Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Sarah. In this video, I'm going to be doing a review of the new Sydney Grace and Temptalia eyeshadow palettes. I do have the light palettes, so if you're interested, keep watching and let's do it. I can't tell y'all how excited I am for these palettes. I really don't get too excited for collab palettes, but this one, yeah, I did. This is an OG indie brand collaborating with an OG beauty blogger. I think I started reading Temptalia's blogs, I think maybe when my middle son was born, and I know he was born in 2008, so it's been a while. Like when I go to see like new beauty releases and stuff like that, one of my first websites that I jump on, the blogs that I jump on to look at is from Temptalia, or Christine is her name. I was so excited when I received these palettes. So excited, like a kid in a candy store. Kid in a candy store, yes. Kid in a toy store, yes. This is how I felt when I got these. Sydney Grace is an OG indie brand. They are really known for their eyeshadows. They based out in California, so they're well known. And Temptalia, or Christine, has an amazing beauty blog. You have to check her out if you have not checked her out. I will link everything below. But she does reviews, she does swatches, she does dupes. She just has an amazing beauty blog that's been around for a very long time. So she knows her stuff. And what's cool about Sydney Grace is they're coming out with these palettes that are for light skin tones to deep skin tones, which is really amazing. We're in 2021, so I mean, that's really amazing. And what's cool about this release with these palettes is that you have the option of getting a light or deeper tone palette, which is just going to be the mattes in the palette. All the shimmers and the other shades are exactly the same in each palette. The only thing different is the actual matte shades. So the mattes will be a little bit deeper. They're made for lighter skin tones and deeper skin tones. So I went ahead and chose all the light options for the palettes. What's also cool about these palettes is each shadow is magnetic, so you can pull them out and you can rearrange them how you want. So this video is going to be a little bit different because I'm going to show you 3 looks with 3 different palettes. So let's get started with that. First, I'm going to show you some close-ups of the palettes. I'm going to show you some swatches of the palettes, and then I will show you 3 different eye looks, and this one is one of the eye looks that I will show you today. So let's get started and let's get this video started because it's going to be a long one. So grab you a coffee, grab you a snack, grab you some wine, I don't know, but let's do it. Okay, ready, set, eyes, let's do it. This one is the Quintessence Light. Pretty packaging. These are the shades. Now this one does say it's a celestial fantasy through a constellation of vivid tones and otherworldly finishes. It is inspired by all things space, the twinkling of stars, and the dreams of Nebula on the endless journey through the galaxies and beyond. This is all of Quintessence swatched. First we'll have Umbra, Orion Nebula, Aurora, Borealis, Galactic Muse, Interstellar, Celestial Boom, the Milky Way, Reaching Zenith, Parallax, Sirius Starlight, My Constellation. This one is On the Horizons. On the Horizon says, come back down to earth from a voyage through space with grounded, grungy neutrals that are intertwined with murmurs of color, designed to inspire and complement your favorite neutrals palette. Alright, this is On the Horizon swatched. We're going to have Heart Dog, Earthbound, Desert Spoon, Magellan's Light, Phoenix Awakens, October Odyssey, Midnight Courage, Flying High, Lunar Illumination, Infinite Echoes, Sakura Glow, Calming Presence. Absolutely gorgeous. The only one that I had so far problem swatching it was this one, which is Infinite Echoes. It had a little patchiness when swatching. This one is Radiant Reflection. This one says, take a moment to reflect on the faceted nature of each of us as individuals and what lies beneath the surface to discover a rainbow of luxurious jewel tones just waiting to be explored. Alright, this is the palette swatched. We'll have Unstoppable Love, Opera Rose, Temptalia, Forget Her Not, Our Starry Night, Gloss Over, Sumptuous Serendipity, Phosphines, Dearest Constant, Exquisite Opulence, Jealousy's Descent, Sublime Reverie. I'm going to go in with Umbra, which is the black, and see how much payoff I could get from this color. This is a really nice matte black. I'm real picky about my matte blacks, and I could tell this is a really nice flat black. I got a little bit of fallout, but I'm not worrying about that. I'm going to take an angled brush, and I'm going to stamp this right here to meet up with the top portion. So let's see how well it blends. I'm going to use nothing on the brush and try to diffuse. It's blending out pretty nice for a black. I'm going to pick up Reaching Zenith, which is a gray matte. I'm trying to diffuse it a little bit more. And then I'm going to work it in. I don't see anything patchy. None of these shades are patchy at all. I'm going to try to go on a dry brush and I'm going to pick up my Constellation. Let's see how that works. And I'm gonna put that so pretty. Oh my god, that's such a beautiful shade. And it works great dry. I'm gonna try to see what the color payoff is if I wet the brush. Go ahead and wet my brush. Let's see what it looks like now. Kind of similar. Now let's do my finger. See what it looks like with the finger. So I didn't see any difference between a dry, wet, or my finger, but it could be just that shade. I mean, wetting it does give it a little bit, it makes it a little darker, but it's really pretty. Really pretty. So now I'm going to pick up the lightest matte in the palette, which is Parallax. And just to see if I can use that, just diffuse up here. Trying to play with as many shades as I can. And I will use that to diffuse this also. I'm going to spray my brush once again, and I'm going to pick up the Milky Way. I'm going to take Serious Starlight. I'm going to pick that up and I'm going to put that on my brow bone. And then I will use that in my inner corner. Pretty. Ooh, that's so pretty. So pretty. Oh my gosh. That's stunning. 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 I'm going to take Parallax again and blend, diffuse this underneath. Now this side is basically done. All I would do is maybe line the top of my lid, line my waterline, and throw on some mascara. Alright, first I'm going to take Desert Spoon, and I'm going to make me a kind of like a V. I'm going to go all the way in with this color. There's no other darker green shade. The only other dark shade in this particular palette is like a navy blue. So I'm gonna use this because I want to play with some of those green shades in this palette, and I'm gonna use some of these shimmers in my crease. So I'm going to pick up Earthbound and see how that lays down with this brush. Super pretty. The next shade I'm going to pick up is called Phoenix Awakens, which is this really gorgeous copper shade. Like this burnt copper. And I will put that in the middle. Then I'm going to pick up Quintessence Light, and I'll put that on the inner third. So pretty. That is so pretty. It's gorgeous. And then I'm going to pick up that Desert Spoon again, and I'm going to just blend this on top and make sure it's blended into those colors. I'm going to take me an angled brush. I'm going to pick up that same green, and I will line underneath and meet that V that I made. Then I'm going to take Phoenix Awakens again, place that down here, and then I will take Quintessence Light, place that on the inside. And then I'm going to take Earth Dog, and I'm going to put that on my brow bone. And I'm going to put that in my inner corner. That one would be done. All I would have to do is throw on some lashes, some mascara, and then put a little bit of eyeliner. Second look is done. Hopefully I gave y'all a little inspiration. And then we will be on to our last look. I am going to pick up Unstoppable Love. I had a lot of fun playing with this palette. A lot of fun. Well, I'm guessing because it's 3 palettes, so it's not just one palette I'm playing with. I'll go up a little bit right there. And then I'm going to take Sublime Reverie. I'm going to take this and go all the way in with it. Well, to here, not all the way. Then I'm going to take Sumptuous Serendipity and put that in the B. I am trying to work with as much shadows as I can. And then I'm going to pick up Jealousy's Descent. And put that in the middle. I did have a little bit of problems with this one being a little bit patchy, but I had to go in and press it in with my finger a little bit. But after I did that, it was fine. See? Go in with Dearest Love again and kind of blend this out so it won't be so harsh. And then I'll go in with Sublime rubbery on that top. Looks like it went up a little bit too high. This side, I'm gonna have to go back in on this side. Finesse it, finesse it, finesse it. It's okay, it's okay. This is my wonky eye. So, bear with me. I'll just go over these to where I have a little fade into the other color. I'm not having any issues with the shades fading into other colors. The mattes blend out beautifully. The shimmers is probably where it's at with these palettes. They're absolutely gorgeous, and you have a lot of shimmers. And then I'm gonna pick up Temptalia, and I will put this right here. And just stamp it on. I always blend with the tip of the brush right at the top. And then I will stamp it. I don't have harsh spots where it transitioned from one color to the other. And I think I did basically the same thing with the bottom. I'm gonna take Unstoppable Love. I'm gonna put it right here. And then I'll take some Choice Serendipity, and I will just smoke that same spot out with that color. Pretty. Then I'll go in with Jealousy's Descent. Smoke it right here in the middle. A little bit more on this side. You always got to step back and tweak a little bit. This is basically, and then I took Temptalia again, and I did right here. This is an absolute beautiful pink. I love it. It's like the perfect pink. I loved it so much I brought it all the way around. Then I took Phosphines, and I put that in my brow bone, which is really pretty. And I diffused it a little bit with my fingers. A bit more on the side. And then I used that for my inner corner. Absolutely beautiful. Clean little brush, whatever's left on it, and kind of smoking everything out again. I'm gonna go ahead and throw on my brows. I'm gonna throw on a wing liner, some lashes, because I think this look calls for it. I'm gonna tight line and put some color in my waterline, finish off my face, and I'll be right back for my last thoughts. Alright guys, this is the end of the video. I hope y'all enjoyed. I think I'm gonna start doing like 3 looks, 1 palette. I kind of had fun playing. I wish I could have did 3 looks of 1 palette for each one, but I mean, that would be so long. But anyway, this is the end of the video. I hope y'all enjoyed. I had so much fun playing with these shadows. The mattes blended really good. I didn't experience any patchiness. That one shade that swatched patchy for me, I really didn't have any problems with when I was blending it on my eye. Now the shimmers is what is going to be the deal breaker for these palettes, and they do have a lot of shimmers in these palettes. I absolutely loved all the shimmers that I played with, and I played with a bunch. So I hope y'all enjoyed the eye looks that I created. I hope I gave you a little bit of inspiration. Alright guys, this is the end of the video. Let me know which palette you like the best. And I'm so excited. My little channel is growing. I feel like all of y'all are like this beautiful butterfly garden that I'm creating here, and I'm almost up to 4,000 subscribers, so I'm super excited. And once I hit that 4,000 subscriber mark, I do have a huge giveaway to give back to some lucky winners and show you how much I appreciate y'all watching and enjoying my content just as much as I love making the content. Alright guys, don't forget to like, subscribe if you have not subscribed yet, if you're new here, and hit that notification bell and turn on all notifications so you receive all of my upcoming videos. You will be notified for. Alright beautiful butterflies, y'all stay blessed.